Bienvenue pour une nouvelle vidéo intitulée Les pronoms personnels sujets. You are welcome for a new video titled The Subject Pronouns. Today we will be considering the subject pronoun. Nous allons considérer aujourd'hui les pronoms personnels sujets. Définition du pronom. Qu'est-ce qu'un pronom? Un pronom est un mot utilisé à la place du nom. Definition of a pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. Any word you can use instead of a noun is called pronoun. Exemple de pronom. Exemple de pronom. Marguerite et Jeanne sont dans la cour de l'école. Marguerite et Jeanne sont dans la cour de l'école. Elles y sont. La pronominalisation de cette phrase nous donne elles y sont. Deuxième exemple, Marguerite et Jean nagent dans la piscine. Marguerite et Jean nagent dans la piscine. La pronominalisation de cette phrase nous donne ils y nagent. Ils y nagent. We have example of pronouns. Marguerite and Janet are in the schoolyard. The pronominalization of this sentence number one, will give us they are there. They are there. The second example, Marguerite and John are swimming in the swimming pool. The pronominalization of that sentence will give us they are swimming there. You see L in the first case, and why that you see are pronouns. Why? Because they stand instead of nouns, instead of names in that sentence. Also, the il and the y in the second case are also pronouns. Why? Because they stand for the names, the nouns in that sentence. L means they, but they feminine, talking about female gender. Il, in the second case, il means they masculine, talking about masculine gender. When we talk about gender in French, we are referring to masculine and feminine. But you will notice that we combine Marguerite and Jean in the second case, that is feminine plus masculine. And we use il, which is meant for masculine. Why? In French, masculine plus feminine is equal to masculine. Take all the women of this present world plus a boy, the combination will give you masculine. That's French language for you. Masculin plus féminin égale à masculin. Masculine plus feminine is equal to masculine. That's it. Définition du pronom personnel sujet. Definition of subject pronoun. Un pronom personnel sujet est un pronom utilisé comme sujet. A subject pronouns is a pronoun used as subject. We have many types of pronouns. In this case, we are studying the subject pronoun. Those pronouns used as subjects are called subject pronouns. Exemple de pronom personnel, sujet. You can add sujet, exemple de pronom personnel, sujet. Elles sont dans la cour de l'école. Elles sont dans la cour de l'école. Numéro 2. That's second example. Il nage dans la piscine. Il nage dans la piscine. We have two examples. They are in the schoolyard. Second example, they are swimming in the swimming pool. I told you about L, which is they, feminine, and il, which is they, masculine. Le sujet et les pronoms personnels sujets. Le sujet et les pronoms personnels sujets. That's subject and subject pronoun. Le sujet, c'est celui qui fait l'action ou se trouve dans l'état indiqué par le verbe. The subject is he that does, performs the action, or it is in the state being expressed by the verb. Subject generally is defined as the doer of the action. I think that definition is 50% because it not only the subject doesn't do only the action, but the subject can be in the state being expressed by the verb. For instance, if I say she looks beautiful, she looks beautiful, there's no action here. We have a state, the state of being beautiful. She seems kind. She seems kind. There's no action here, but we have a state, the state of being kind. So the subject is a doer of the action or is in the he that is in the state being expressed by the verb. Les pronoms personnels sujets, the subject pronoun. We have a very important table that you must master. Nous avons d'un côté les personnes et de l'autre côté les nombres. We have on one side the persons and the other side the number. When we talk about number in grammar, we are referring to singular and masculine. Nous avons première personne du singulier, which is je. That's I. First person singular is je, which means I. Deuxième personne du singulier qui est tu, qui signifie en anglais you singular. That is second person singular, which is you singular, which is tu in French, which means you singular. There are two ways of saying you in French. We have tu, which is you singular or informal you, and you have vous, which is you plural or formal you. Formal you means that you may use vous talking to one person to express politeness. To express what? Politeness. Now, we have that vous, which is you plural, can also be plural you, which is the plural of tu, talking to many people. Ensuite, on a troisième personne du singulier qui est il, which means he. That's third person singular, which is il, which means he. Third person singular is in two. We have masculine, which is il, and feminine, which is elle. Troisième personne du singulier féminin, qui est elle, which means she. Ensuite, on a première personne du pluriel, qui est nous. Première personne du pluriel, nous, nous means we. First person plural, which means nous. Nous is we. Deuxième personne du pluriel, qui signifie vous. Vous means you plural. I told you about it. Troisième personne du pluriel qui veut dire il. Il means des masculines. Des masculines. Ensuite, on a troisième personne du pluriel qui veut dire elle. Elle veut dire des féminines. Des féminines. Il du tout, il, singular and plural, are pronounced the same way. Only the context will let you know whether there is S or no. Same thing with L. L, the two L, L with S and L without S have the same pronunciation. Only the context will let you know whether there is S or no. The French corresponding subject pronoun il. We don't have in French a specific subject pronoun that stands for it in French. The French corresponding subject pronoun it. The French corresponding subject pronoun it is either il or elle. Anything nameable in French has gender. When we talk about gender, we are referring to masculine or feminine. Your forehead has gender, your lip has gender, the wall of your room has gender, the door, your door has gender, the window has gender, the fan has gender. Anything nameable in French has gender. It's either masculine or feminine. How are you going to know the gender of all these things? any noun that is preceded by the article le, that is le, or un, that is un, is masculine gender. Any noun that preceded by the articles la, elle, et, or une, une, is feminine gender. You will understand better when we begin to study the articles, definite and indefinite articles. So very important to understand. You are using a noun of an object as a subject. You have to, for you to use the proper subject pronoun, you need to know the gender of that noun. Very, very important. Very important. We have an illustration here. Examples, you have regarde cette table, elle est bleue. Regarde cette table, elle est bleue, which means look at this table, it is blue. You see, in English we are using it because it's an object, but in French we are using elle. Previously we defined elle as she, but here it's not she, it's it. Why are we using elle? Because table is in feminine gender. Second example, tu vois cet oiseau, il est très joli. Tu vois cet oiseau, il est très joli. Which means, do you see this bird? It is very pretty. Do you see this bird? It is very pretty. We are using it because it is a bird. But we use il, which we defined previously as he, for bird, because oiseau is masculine gender. We are going to use il. You understand? We have elle, il, that stands for it, the corresponding of it in French. Why? I told you before. Merci beaucoup pour votre attention. Au revoir. À la prochaine fois pour une autre vidéo. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye. See you next time for another video. Yes. Like our videos, comment, share, and follow us for more contents. Our page on Facebook is French Mastery. We are also on YouTube. Also, our channel is French Mastery. Follow us. Invite those that need this content. Don't be selfish. Don't learn alone. You have some undergraduates in many universities that are suffering because they have never offered French. And primary and secondary school, they need all these contents. Link them, invite them, let them follow us. They will gain a lot. Thank you and bye. Merci beaucoup et au revoir.